I say networking is overrated by itself, and let me give you an example of why I say that. It's an important ingredient, but it's not sufficient. I do a leadership program for Credit Suisse, and I do it with Bill Fisher. So he likes going to Asia, so he goes to Hong Kong and Shanghai. I do London and New York. We do it for about 200 people in a room several times a year. And we start this program with this exercise. I have a couple hundred young executives, young leaders, and they're being promoted from vice president to director to become officers for the first time. So it's a big deal for them and the bank. So in this leadership program, we start off in the morning. It's all day. I say, let's take 15 minutes, 20 minutes, because a lot of you are different specializations from the bank. You don't know each other. Take 15 minutes and learn from each other. And get to know each other. Just give your names. But not just your names. In 15 minutes, I want everybody in this room to accomplish something. Find an idea that adds value to your work tomorrow. So if you're having a discussion with somebody and they're really nice and they don't have an idea that's worth value, move on. Right? And so sure enough, 15, 20 minutes, and I move around, and if they're just kind of couched and rooted in a conversation, I say, move on, talk to somebody else, get an idea. So 20 minutes later, we all sit down, and I say, how many of you found an idea that will add value for you tomorrow? And 90% of the hands always go up. And I said, well, why? Why did you find an idea? And someone says, well, because you told us to. I said, that's right. I essentially told you to be engaged in the hunt. What if I didn't give the instruction, find an idea that adds value tomorrow? What if I said, take 20 minutes and network and just get to know each other? How many of you would have raised your hand about finding a valuable idea? Zero. They'll say, no one would have raised it. I said, that's the point. It's networking and learning from each other. When I look at you, I see knowledge professionals, I see a sea of ideas, and I look at individuals, and I know the answer to your problem is right in this room. So when you network, let's add the other component. Find out what people know. What are they working on? Can it add value? Steal and borrow with pride. And don't just talk to people in your industry, in your vertical, in your specialization. I guess this is one industry, all right?